What's going on, man? Welcome to another episode of Only 15 Minutes Podcast.
I know that irritates. You have my sympathies. Well, you should protest. Yeah, you should pick at me. I'm on a losing strike. I'm on a winning streak. I'm out.
Season 2, episode 10. It has been a long time for me to drop an episode, and I understand. That's my bad. I do apologize for that. Just been a lot of things just happened. New career, work was getting hectic. Took a lot of my time away from recording. Took a lot of time away from me actually doing stand-up as well. So I'm in a place in my life where the chaos of the job is slowly settling down, and I'm able to focus on other things. So I'm super excited. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to get you guys up to speed on what's going on with my life, just life in general. Is that a fire alarm again? You know you in a black home when you hear the fire alarm goes off. And I can't stand that noise. I've been trying to fix my fire alarm for 3 months. Ever since the fire, we had to get the ceiling fixed. We had to get the cabinets, the appliances. We had construction take place. We were living in the home while they were doing construction. They had to rip the whole ceiling out. They had to put new pantry up. Cabinets up. They gave us a new microwave, and we still use the same stove that we used during the fire. So a lot of things happened, and ever since then, 2 fire alarms in our house just always act up, and I don't know how to fix it. I put new batteries. That doesn't work, so I got to call the property manager to come out here and take a look at these fire alarms, because the time that they always go off is around this time, 3:30 in the afternoon and 5 a.m. Clockwork. I don't know why. Just it always go off on those 2 certain times. 3:30, 5 a.m. 3:30 p.m. and 5 a.m., which is annoying. So the whole time you're going to hear that beep in the background. That's the fire alarm. So it is what it is. I'll take care of it when I can. But so much been going on. Dealing with court, with the mother of my child. We've been going through court for 10 years. And I don't know what am I doing wrong to just go back to court? Our daughter's almost 13 years old. We still can't co-parent. I don't know why. I have no idea what's going on. No idea. So I'm dealing with that. New job. Just trying to get myself grounded on things and try to be more active on comedy and podcasts and content. I just got to get better at that. I'm not gonna lie, I have to get better at that, and it's my responsibility. It's my fault. I just gotta do better. At the end of the day, I just gotta do better. But we are on a little tour that's happening as we speak. This past weekend, amazing. Shout out to everybody that came out to Coconuts Comedy Club in St. Petersburg, Florida. Actually, St. Petersburg Beach, Florida. We were at the Tradewinds Island Resort. Everybody that came out is a beautiful room. Is a fantastic room. It's a type of comedy club where you could just kind of let your wings out and fly. If that makes sense to you. To all the comedians that check out the podcast, you probably know what I'm talking about. A lot of good local comics came through. Big shout out to DCA13, my homeboy Ernest Logan. Big shout out to Cam Mahone, Donnie Stopa, Miles. We had Jerry with a G, Spike. All these comics came through, jumped on stage and did their thing. Wednesday was crazy. Wednesday show was a packed out show. Friday show was light, they've been running that show new on the Friday schedule at that resort. So it was like 3 weeks new, and they're just trying to build the momentum. And just because it was a small turnout doesn't mean I had fun. I had fun. I cannot explain to you how much fun I had at that show. And before I continue on, big shout out to Florida Living. This is their merch. I'm rocking his shirt right now. Big shout out to Chris, the owner of Florida Living. I'm finally wearing the merch, dog, because I lost so much weight. I'm able to fit this shirt so perfectly. So big shout out. Make sure you support. Go to Florida Living on all social media. It's FLA Living, LIVIN. If I don't correct that, I'll put a note in the video, screenshot of their social media, and cop the merch, man. Cop the merch. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jacoby Bruton. As you can see, I got my YouTube channel in the background, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, follow, share. I'm going to reiterate this throughout the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you check out Florida Living. Make sure you follow me on all social media. There goes that fire alarm. Jesus effing Christ. So annoying. Then my stepdaughter, she got her TV on, and like that whole spill happened last night. She gouged her calf muscle, and it was oh gosh, it was gross. But I know I'm rambling. I'm going everywhere because there's so much to talk about in a short amount of time. But Coconuts Comedy Club, Wednesday, great turnout. Friday was a small turnout, but they were so powerful. They were so mighty. Small amount of people, but they were mighty. And I had so much fun. Big shout out to the table that was from Northern Colorado. You guys were awesome. They were kind of nervous about y'all because y'all had like stone cold killer face. You're like, huh. So a few comments were kind of concerned. My homeboy Cam, he was kind of concerned. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I just want to let you know that table, they're not feeling it. And I said, sound like a challenge to me. And it was so fun. Big shout out to them. Love you, Colorado. I'm making my way to make my visit out to Colorado. So once I get something locked in, I'll let you know. But Coconuts Comedy Club, big shout out to the owner, Bob, and his son, Adam. I love you guys both. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to start my tour at Coconuts Comedy Club. Saturday, 2 shows, packed out Saturday, packed out both shows, 8 o'clock, 9:30. Man, I got kind of teary eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Friday, maybe Wednesday, I got teary eyes. I was kind of getting choked up at the end, getting the opportunity to headline a club on this small tour. It's not something big. It's just, it's called Trying to Find Work Comedy Tour. Just to get my name out there, just to get my name mentioned and get the ball rolling for myself and my career. But at the same time, man, I'm putting, 100% at my real job, and I'm trying to transition that to go 100% with comedy and content and podcasts. So it's just trying to change my mindset and so forth. But had a great time. Thank you so much for everybody that came out. And like, if you ever do that club, it's literally like a cruise ship. It's everybody from different state, different city, different walks of life, different point of view. It's just a melting pot of people. You're not dealing with only Floridians. You're dealing from people from Ohio, North Dakota, Colorado, Georgia, Tennessee. Like, those are all people that's coming to this resort, and they heard so much about this comedy club, so they want to go check it out. So make sure if you're in town, if you are at the Trey Winds Island Resort, Coconuts Comedy Club, I will be back. To headline a corporate gig at that resort. So super excited for that one. That'll be like July 17th. More details. Autofocus. There you go. More details will be provided if you do live in the Florida area, in the St. Petersburg Beach, Florida area. Make sure you follow me on all social media, and I'll let you know about that detail about that show. But we got a little small tour. We were able to complete that. Next, we have shows here in Florida. We have a few shows in New York. It's just poquito, small tour, just to get my name out there, get the ball rolling, reinvent myself as a stand-up comic. And so I'm excited, man. I'm working with Gerald Kelly. I'm working with Jesse McDonald. Super excited for that one in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just to get my name out. It's just a small tour, like I said. Small tour. Nothing big. Uno momento. Por favor. Poquito. Small. And once again, make sure you check out the merch, Florida Living. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jacoby Bruton Comedy YouTube channel. Make sure. I'm going to keep on reminding you. It's only 15 minutes. We only do 15 minutes because that's the name of the podcast. Only 15 minutes podcast. But we got that going. We have a lot of things cooking up, as I would like to say. We got things in motion. But it's going to take some time. Big shout out to Ernest, man. He did his thing. Ernest, you did your thing, dog. Except that one joke. I told you about that one joke. I said, I don't think that's going to work. He was like, no, it's going to work, man. I'm just going to make this like a slogan. I was like, all right, man. And that bomb just bloop. In the beginning, he had a good, strong, setup and the premise. Everybody knew where he was going, but he just kind of, was kind of real, this slogan. And I was like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you a sales pitch? What are you doing? But, super proud of him. He's getting himself back into the scene and so forth. Because life be lifing, man. Life be lifing. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and big shout out to T-Robe. T-Robe, my dog, he came through. He jumped on stage with me Wednesday and Friday night. If you don't know about T-Robe, make sure you follow T-Robe on all social media. He is Gary Owens' opener. He came through. He, his wife, his daughter, they're at the resort because his wife came to the resort 15 years ago, and she's like, I want to go back. And he was like, okay, I guess. We can go to Bahamas, we can go to Jamaica. You want to go to Trey Winds Island Resort in St. Petersburg Beach, Florida? She's like, yes. They came through. He checked in. He saw my flyer. He saw my name, my flyer. He's like, oh, I know that dude. He was like, yo, what's up? He hit my homeboy Ricky. Ricky hit me up. I said, Ricky, tell him to come through. Ricky gave me T-Robe's number. I called T-Robe, like, what up, T-Robe? He's like, hey, man, I see you doing your thing, man. Well, can I jump on? I said, come on through. Come on through. And there's some names that come to Coconuts Comedy Club. You don't know what happened last week? Justin Hires was at Coconuts Comedy Club. Check out Justin Hires. St. Petersburg native, lives in LA. He's on the podcast, Killing It podcast with BT Kinsley and Landon Brown. He came through last week. Justin Hires. Big names are coming through this Coconuts Comedy Club. Think about it. T-Robe, Justin Hires, the fire alarm's still going on, which is annoying me. We only got a few more minutes because we're only doing 15 minutes. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jacoby Bruton Comedy. Make sure you follow me on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Make sure you follow the merch, FLA Living. Come on. Small tour that's going on, man. June 3rd, June 5th, June 6th, June 12th, June 13th, June 20, June 21, June 28, July. Got some dates in August, working on October, November. Come on, what are we doing? It's only small poquito. Small tour. That's all. It's a small tour. Just to get myself, get out there. I gotta be active, man. Gotta be active. But yeah, new job, going through court. We had construction going on at the house with from the fire. Dealing with the kids, me and wifey, we're still going through what we got to do to survive in this economy. You know what I'm saying? Double income. You have to do something to survive. And dealing with my family, my mom, my dad, make sure they're good and so forth, man. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Life be lifing. life be lifing, but there's more to come. You know, you gotta look. It's all about perspective view. You gotta look at the positive. You gotta look at things from a different angle. And there's a reason Jay-Z said this. I heard on this. Jay-Z said this on an episode or an interview. He said things happen for you, not to you. And when he said that, I said, man, you know what? I can't even get mad because I heard that statement from someone. Ernest told me about it. He's like, yeah, shut up, Ernest. When Jay-Z said, like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's crazy how our friends can give us the advice, but we hear that same advice to like someone that's a big name. We like, man, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I gotta believe Jay-Z before I listen to my homeboy Ernest when he gave me the same advice that Jay-Z said. That's crazy. I'm a horrible friend. I'm sorry, Ernest. But yeah, man, ever since I heard that part of his interview, he was like, things happen for you, not to you. Everything that's going on in my life that is happening for me, not to me. And there's a Bible verse like, God won't give you things you can't handle. I've been handling so much and I'm still here. So I got to be very thankful for that. But we're going to keep this episode going, man. This is season 2, episode 10. We'll be dropping new episode every Monday. So make sure you check it out. If not Monday, we're going to try to keep it Monday. Or it might be Friday. It just, I know I'm recording late. I wanted to record this episode Thursday, but I was just kind of caught up. And so I could drop it Friday. Right now, the wife and kids are at the pool. I'm about to go to the pool after I record. I was like, let me take this time now. My 3-year-old's not here. My 7-year-old's not here. Wifey took the kids to the pool. My daughter is in there. I got to go get my daughter from her mama house at the drop-off around 6:30. So I was like, let me take this moment right now where it's peace and quiet. It's not crazy. Let me record an episode, and that's what I want to do. New episode drops every Monday at, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't have a certain time I'm dropping. I said 2, and when I give myself a time frame, I just don't stick to it. But I know I gotta stick that Monday is when I'm gonna drop the episode. Only 15 Minutes Podcast drop every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jacoby Bruton. All the episodes of Only 15 Minutes is on the YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. What's up? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I do. No, I'm recording. So make sure you follow me on all social media. And let's keep going, man. New episode every Monday. Don't have a time. There goes the fire alarm again. I don't have a time, but every Monday it's going to be dropping. Check out the merch, Florida Living. Follow Cop Merch. Support. That's the end of our episode, man. See you next time. I love you. God bless.